Okay, so you've already dyed your piece of elastic, and then now you have your hair. Make sure all the hair is clipped and on the inside of the wig, so none of your hair will touch any of the glue. So you're going to also need clips, which I didn't say at the beginning of the video. I have some metal clips, then I have some hairpins. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the fabric adhesive to make the main points where we're going to have this this bandage to be placed. So I'm going to leave the fabric glue in the bottle, and I'm going to use one of my sticks to make the points. So I'm going to make one point here, one point there, so 1, 2, and then for this nape area I'm probably going to make at least 4, and then a point at the end of your other nape, and then 1 point up near the ear. Now as you can see, this adhesive only is this size, this bandage. So some of the material is going to bunch. So you want some of the material to bunch like this so it will give some. So I'm going to start with this point right here. And you don't need that much because this is a delicate fabric, so I'm only going to put the adhesive where I want the beginning part of the this is my first point, and I'm going to use a clip to secure it. And I'm going to crisscross where I applied the adhesive to add a little bit of pressure to it so it can dry. That's one point. The other point I'm going to have at the bottom nape area right here. So this material, I'm going to have to bunch it up together because you're going to later on sew this on. So you want this part to stretch. So in order for it to stretch, you're going to have to let some of the lace bunch up in between your next point. So I'm going to bunch up this material. See how you have a space in between? Because that's when it's going to stretch. It's 1 hairpin. And then here's a second hairpin. So I want these 2 points to dry, and I'm going to stitch this portion. Okay, so we have 2 points with the adhesive, near the ear and right near the bottom nape area. While these 2 points are going to dry, because it's going to take a couple hours, I'm going to stitch a couple of stitchings from this point to this point, and then I'm going to do that for the rest of the line of the wig. I have my needle and thread, and I made 1 knot on the end like this, and you let your thread, instead of making it double, you make it like this as this piece is hanging. So you're going to start 1 piece here, 1 thread here, 1 thread there. And you're going through the cap like this. That's why you need a C-curve. So I'm not making a big hole between the hair and the lace, just a small one. You know you got through the lace when you can feel your finger underneath the wig where the hair is. And then you're going to make a crisscross. Hi YouTube. Okay. Remember in the video I said earlier that I might change my needle? Well, actually I did change my needle. I decided to go with a different needle because the other one, I don't like the way that the first stitching came out, which looks like this. Not to say anyone can see it, and it is really, really secure, but I'm going to see if it comes out a little bit better using a thinner needle like this and some transparent thread. This is coated, but it's transparent. But for this one, I did double it instead of using a single thread like I did before. And I am going to still stitch the 6 main points.